guys, it's Dr. Chris at Adventure Chiropractic. We're back with another Fitness Friday, and today we're going to talk about the only type of good depression. That's shoulder depression, okay? We want to talk about why these shoulders are always up around our ears, feeling tighter on our neck. We get this way from driving, from stress, from computer work, okay? Everybody's in this upright position, it seems like. So really, it's only one of the problems that can happen with your shoulders, but it does apply to probably the biggest chunk of us. So what we want to know is, how do we get those down, okay? There's a couple different ways we can go about that, but we want to understand what's actually going on here, okay? This shoulder blade has to slide down along our rib cage, okay? It's supposed to be supported tight to the rib cage, flat up against those ribs that wrap around. If we're hunched forward at our rib cage, well, first we got to get that worked out, okay? So I don't care whether we're using foam roller or whether we're just doing extension exercises, we can lay on the ground, but we got to be able to extend through this thoracic spine, okay? That's number one. If you're rounded like this, these are never ever going to go down as well as you want them to. So we got to get our spine to open up first, okay? We talked about in a previous video that if our shoulders are rolled forward, sometimes people try to pull them back too far, and I think a lot of times people get confused with retraction and they don't get depression, okay? So we need to kind of differentiate all these different ways we can move our shoulders around. We need to actually get depression more of the time for most people, and the way we can do that is sometimes just to lift our sternum up a little bit, okay? If I'm just thinking about my spine posture, if I'm just thinking about getting tall, we can see what happens to my shoulders. They either roll forward and up like this, or if I lift my spine up, my shoulders actually drop a little bit naturally, okay? That makes it easier. So I'm in a good starting position now that I know how to extend my spine, and I can lift my sternum up. We can practice that movement. If you're not good at it, some people aren't good at lifting up, so we can just slouch and then unslouch, okay? Just do the opposite of slouching, okay? That usually makes it a lot easier. So once we get right here, now let's actually strengthen those muscles, okay, that depress our shoulder blades. One of the easiest ways is with a resistance band like this. If we don't think we're strong enough to do pull-ups or something like that, or if pull-ups hurt your shoulders when you're doing them, we can grab a resistance band over a high bar like this. We can just pull our arms down by our sides. We don't need much resistance at all. You want to start light. We're going to go ahead and let the bands shrug us up a little bit, and we're just going to push the bands down, okay? We're going to let them shrug up. We're going to push the bands down. We're going to do maybe 2 to 3 sets of 10 repetitions of that, holding for a good couple seconds, squeeze at the bottom. These muscles are supposed to have some endurance to them. So we don't want to just push up and down like this really fast. That's not going to help them get strong and stable in that low position. Another thing we got to be careful of here is not to stick our back out or our belly out in front of us when we do these. This is not the same thing, right? We actually have to slide our shoulder blades down along our rib cage and our spine to get that shoulder depression. We should feel the muscles behind here on the lower part of our shoulder blade working. Those are the only ones that pull down, right? So get those active, get your shoulder blades down and back, pull them out from around your ears, and keep them low. Shoulder depression will typically help reduce that tight sensation that we get back here, and it's the best way to keep that pain from coming back. You need to strengthen the muscles down here to keep these from always tightening back up. Comment below, let us know how that felt for you. Tell us if it was helpful. If you have any questions that we can help you troubleshoot, go ahead and comment below. Remember, hit the bell button when you subscribe so you get all the notifications on our newest videos coming out every week. We're always here at Adventure Chiropractic to help you move better, feel better, be a better you.
Everybody's moving, everybody's moving, everybody's moving, 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 moving. Everybody's moving, everybody's moving, everybody's